All right, what's up, YouTube? I'm back at it. This is more than day 30, but I'm just gonna give you an update. So day 30, which is July 27th, I basically closed out on all positions, and the individual account has been at $853.55. So we are up by $200. So that's a 31.89%, increase. So really happy with what the software has done. There are other areas I'm not happy. As you can see from this, one thing I didn't realize, a couple mistakes I made when I buy or sell an option. I actually can put the limit price there and limit, how much I'm actually gonna buy it at. I didn't utilize that function well. I was just blindly clicking the buttons on Robinhood, and sometimes Robinhood's limit uh, price is really low, so you basically, send the money out, for free, I guess, So imagine if we have take profit, at July 8th, and we dump it properly, and do all the things, properly. We could have a bigger portfolio, a bigger gain. But for me, if you look at the scale of this, uh, 31.89% in just 1 month. That's really, really good, for me. From experimental standpoint, uh, that's the portfolio sharing. And the second part I want to achieve today is I want to share the software with you. So I'm going to put the link at the below of the video, but also I'm just going to give you the my GitHub. So my GitHub, is just another foodie, really simple, just another foodie. I love to eat food, that's why I'm here. Also got my real pictures and my real name. So if you happen to see me, you say I know this guy, many many years ago, just say hello to me, and you can download this for free. It's open. You can just download it. Couple of things I obviously changed is I added new functions into it, make the software more robust and address some of the issues I'm struggling with. For example, the software always shoot for the maximum gain, but at a certain point, you should consider just dump the whole portfolio, start from scratch, capture the short-term gains, So I made some changes around those areas, and also find a way I can bypass, to scan through social media, and basically based on the market data to give you a sentiment, whether it's bullish or whether it's bearish, what the market looks like. A couple of other changes. If you got time to read through this, you will definitely appreciate what I have done here. So it's really, really robust. And the next challenge, going back to the software, the next challenge I'm going to do is I'm no longer going to share my uh, options plan and positions, because you can do it basically with the software. It's going to give you the exact same values I'm looking at it. For example, right now I have so many cool things here. For example, I put $850. It's going to tell me, oh, what you should be doing. Should you buy a call option? Index going nowhere. It basically tells you the volatility is not there, so don't do it. Debit spread. It tells you sell some to sell credit. And basically tells you exactly what you need to do. And for example, in here, it tells you that the confidence, the quality is 88, really good quality. You put a limit buy at the $5.27. If unfilled in a few minutes, raise to 535, never chase past, and what's a possible maximum gain. So I'm gonna assume about those because that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Okay. Uh, oh, maybe I should close those. And doesn't allow me to close those. Okay. Anyways, I can always go back to the video and actually search, what is that, but I'm just gonna close it. Close it for some reason, Uh, anyways, basically tells you where you're gonna be at, and also gives you the trade wheel, what you have done, And but most importantly, interesting here is, I'm gonna still click this button. It's gonna build me the plan. So I'm gonna follow those instructions and tells you exactly a couple of stocks, where you should buy, entry at what point, you stop at what point, and when you should take profit. So I'm gonna start experimenting more on this, and my goal is to have a weekly update to you, how much I'm gonna have. I cannot share the account with you because it's a significant more money there. It has more than $100,000 there, so I'm just gonna share at a spreadsheet. What I have done. So I'm gonna make a simple spreadsheet tracking. How much I actually bought and when I sold it. What's the total portfolio total portfolio's value would be at. So I'm gonna share towards that, and yeah, based on everything, I have more confidence in the software. I'm gonna start playing with this for another round, and when the result is good enough, I become more confident. I will start to put a significant amount of money into this. Right now I feel really, really confident. About what this is doing. And you got so many options you can play with. Momentum. Swing, debit spread, buy call, sell credit. So yeah, so many options there. And so I'm gonna keep tracking those and see how it goes. And I'm happy to share the link of the software with you so you can download, learn, and maybe you can go there and build some really, really cool tools. Before I close this video up, I want to share with you exactly. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go to the traders software. I want to show you the trader guide. So basically, it basically tells you what you should be doing. So um, it have some. This app has not been shown to make money. That's because my stupidity. And a couple of things I have done there, and the tracking. So the really way you use this is every weekday evening, open up the app, read what it says next morning, place trades, it suggests and sell anything it flagged. That's a whole routine. You never need to watch the market during the day. So that's the idea. Evening, run the app, next morning, buy and sell, and the recording the app, and during the day, nothing. Close the app, weekends, nothing, market closed. So and the rest is basically, enter your budget, choose the trade tab, press build my plan, earnings, and write down the order, uh, basically selling, and it tells you hold in the sell and you sell all, the trade, also the grades and numbers in plain terms. Trade quality, A is good quality, be careful with B, ignore C, confidence, how strong the strategy agree, R entry stop target, entry is buy price, stop is get out if wrong price, and target is take profit price. And average cheap, whether the option is expensive, which means you are overpaying. Q score, overall trade quality after the checking price, earning dates, and the liquidity. So it does quite something, a lot of things. You can also set up your email. So it basically sends you the email and tells you exactly what you should be doing. And also the couple rules I'm telling you here. Any trading is basically very risky. You never trade with the money you actually need. I found some account. I'm not planning to use it at any time. It's the same philosophy. I bought some cryptos. Although I didn't make any money there, I lose about 80%, 90% of the market value when I bought them. But again, I'm not trying to use those money, and so it's not the money I needed. When it does say, when the software says do not trade, do not trade. Uh, and respect the stop and do not set up off a good week. Don't set up. Just if you have a couple $100 you want to play with it, play with it. So it's the same philosophy. I've been running this as well. So I hope I explained it well, and I'm really excited to see your comment. And also one last thing, because nobody commented on the video. Maybe one of you, couple of you subscribed, but you never commented, never liked or shared the video. So no $100. I'm gonna go back to the routine of maybe 2 weekly uploads, and I really appreciate, and thanks for joining me in the journey. And I hope, by sharing this software, you could learn quite some. And yeah, basically, if you read the README, you understand the economic series, mathematics behind it. But uh, looking forward to see what happens in the future. Thank you. Bye bye.